I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world.
Okay, well, now that we are good moisturized, and let's go to applying the face. Some people do it in different orders. I do it in different orders. Let me stop lying. But I have my concealers and my foundations. Now this is a NARS SPF. What is this? Is SPF 30, I believe, and it is a tinted moisturizer. And I like to mix this. Sometimes I wear it alone, but it's more of a winter. I love the coverage. I love the SPF coverage. I have another one that I use that is this is, you can get this for $30. This is mid-brand, right? Now I have another one that I use. Excuse me for throwing my arm up. I use the Chanel as well. I use the Chanel. I'm not very professional here. I use the Chanel. And let me show you that. Where is it? I'm not going to use it today. I use a, where is she? She's out, here she is. This is my Chanel. It is also a, you know, you can't see it, but it is a tinted moisturizer. And this is a, I'll put it in the description. This is a tinted moisturizer, and it is SPF 15. It's a less of an SPF, but it's very moisturizing. But it has less coverage than the NARS. But SPF is white, and it can look ashy. Because the more SPF, the ashier your skin will look. But I love the coverage, and it's kind of light. It's a tinted moisturizer, but it actually shows up more than this. But it's like I said, this is SPF 15, less SPF coverage, more moisturizing. I love this. This is $55. This is high end. This is mid-market. Now I have not found a drugstore, but I do use a drugstore blend with this. I am looking for SPF, high SPF 30, because I live in Texas, and the sun, anywhere you live, the sun is a brutal beast. The sun is not a forgiving. No matter your ethnicity, you need SPF, especially as you get older, ladies. We need to protect our skin from sun damage. So I do use the SPF. I never leave the house without a SPF moisturizer on my skin. Even though I use Olive Olay, I will put that Chanel over top if I'm going to leave the house, and I take it all over, full coverage to my neck. But today I'm going to mix the NARS SPF 30 tinted moisturizer, and I'm going to use CoverGirl. Perfect match. I mean, drugstore fine, and it's a perfect match. I mixed them together to get a perfect match. So here we go. A little bit here, and if you can see how it's a little light, I don't know if you can really see that on my hand. You can see how it's a little light. That's that SPF making it a little light. But I'm going to bronze it up a little bit. Let me get back with CoverGirl. And CoverGirl, and see how I mix the two together? I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. That darkening, I'm going to rub it in. I'll do a little color, put a little rub in there. Going to rub it in, and I'm going to just apply it everywhere but my eyes. I'm going to apply it on my nose, forehead, everywhere but my eyes. And I like to take it all over because it's a moisturizing, tinted moisturizer. Take it down my neck, ears. I'll go all over with it. It's a nice tinted moisturizer. A little bit on my eyebrows, up to my hairline. Oh, lip. A tinted moisturizer with a little color to it. And that's what I'm going for. A tinted moisturizer with a little color to it. And plus that SPF is yellow and my undertone is not yellow. My undertone is gold, a little bronzy. So it can make you look ashy if the undertone of something, or if a product you're using is not your undertone. So I do take it all the way down under my necklaces. I gotta untangle these bad boys. I take it all the way down. Right to where I take it all the way down to my collarbone, but not into my décolletage. Because actually I'm trying to match my face to my décolletage, which is your cleavage area. Okay. Now you can use a beauty blender, but why? This is just moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, a little color. But CoverGirl, you're looking for a drugstore brand for moisturizer. Sometimes they're old, tried and true for a reason. CoverGirl, perfect match. I'll put the color I'm using, but it doesn't matter. It's the color you use. I'm just telling you a product. Now, I use a concealer as a highlighter, and I have two. I have one that's my skin tone, and I have one that's lighter. This is a Chanel. I like Chanel, as you can tell. Chanel concealer. It's a little bit lighter, and I use it as a highlighter. And this is a NARS concealer. And I use it just to blend, just for coverage, concealing coverage. And I use that in areas like around my lip. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's still recording. Sorry, I'm gonna have to edit that out. So I'm gonna start here, highlighting under my eyes. Excuse me, I'm gonna come see. I have a mirror here. So let's get there. So I'm gonna highlight under my eyes. And I use the concealer as a primer as well. As an eyeshadow primer. I don't use a lot. I really don't. And I put it along my crease. Okay. And then I use the NARS for right here. It's in my skin tone. And here I have a dent here. So I'm running out, of course. I have another one over there. Okay. Now you can use a beauty blender if you choose, or I have a brush. I use either or. I have a concealer brush, which right now it's not. I have a concealer brush, which I use around my eyes, or you can use a beauty blender. It's up to you. I sometimes use this, sometimes I use the beauty blender, but I take it and get it in under here. Get it. I rotate it around. I don't know why. I'm not a makeup artist, so don't quote me. As they say, don't quote me. And I use two mirrors. I have a magnifier and a regular mirror. And because I have so much light already, I really don't use extra light. But I use two mirrors just to get I'm going to show you. I have two mirrors. Hopefully you can see this. And I get in and I just try to make sure I've got it blended well. This brush does a great job. I feel like the beauty blender for this area around my eyes, I use the brush. And as you can see, your girl is looking human already. But I use the concealer as a highlighter. And I learned that from a beauty artist, makeup artist named Bailey Sarian. And I'm sure she didn't make it up, but I watched Bailey. She's taught me how to use brushes and stuff. She's a makeup artist. And so I got to give credit where credit is due. I learned that from Bailey Sarian. Nice young lady. She has a YouTube channel, And a lot of things I learned from her. One thing I learned from Miss Syrian, and I like to say she's a young lady, just how to be yourself, and be comfortable with that. She doesn't pretend to be someone she's not. She's not, animated and hyper. She's just Bailey. And that's what I like about this young lady. And she inspired me to start my own YouTube channel. I'm not a makeup artist. She is. And I learned a lot about makeup from her. So everything, if I'm doing it wrong, Miss Bailey, if you ever, just tell me don't do that, girl. Don't use my name with that mess. Okay. This is a beauty blender. I have another one, actually, that I should be using. This one, this flat one. See that flat edge? And I just go along here where I put the darker and blend it in. I'm just doing a little blending around my mouth and my marionette lines. And I'm probably not doing it right. I don't want to, but I'm blending it in, and I look at my magnifier just to make sure. Hopefully I'm staying in frame, just to see if I'm blended, and I am. Okay, so let's see here. Here we go. Just blend out, and I don't like to. I just like to blend. Now, from here, I do my eyebrows to give myself, and this camera, I mean, oh wow. From there, I do my eyebrows. Let me get my nose a little bit better under here. Yeah, my Cupid's bow. Okay. All right, so next I do my eyebrows to shape my face. I'm trying to let them grow out so they kind of look a little ratchet right now. So forgive me. Forgive me. That's all I can say. I'm going to do something very simple. I use this Benefits eyebrow pencil thingy majig, and they have brush on one end and a liner on another, but I don't like the color. It's a black. So I just kind of get it combed out, brushed out really well. Brushed up. And since I'm letting it grow out. Now sometimes when I'm in a rush, but I like a more subtle face. So I use a kind of brown, where is it? Okay. There's this gel that's Benefits as well. Brow Wow. You can find it at any airport. They have vending machines. And it has like little microfibers that fill it out. And I have like thin struggle brows. I'm trying to let them grow out. So I'm using this because I'm in my struggle brow situation. I start in my arch and bring it up. It's a little bit darker, but that's fine because they're adding. And I just try to create a natural line, because like I said, this is just a natural face. I'm not going for start at the arch and just work my way out a little bit. I'm not going for a full-blown, party face. Just go to Target face. Angela went to Target face. So yeah, well. There we go. As you can see. And because they have microfibers, please, please, please do not apply this to your eyelashes. Just your eyebrow. And it fills it in a natural way. And that's what I'm going for. So I did my eyebrows. And you can do it in whatever order you like. Some people do their eyebrows first and then everything else. I do my eyebrows before I do my eyes. all the way. And it's great. I love this. It's a Benefits Brow Wow. And it does. It just fills it out. It just makes it, gives it those little extra microfibers and fills it in a little bit. And it's very subtle. I mean, you can layer it, but why? But okay. I'm struggling at the end. And I'm growing it out. I'm gonna hit that arch. And then bring it up in the corner. And just clean, make sure I don't have any. And there we go. There we go. It's hard to talk and do your eyebrows. But there we go. All right. Especially when you can't see that well. So I have my brow. I'm very neutral. I like neutral colors. And so I use the same colors all the time for my eyes. And it works for me. I mean, you know, I'm trying to impress already. So I use this color palette. It is what is the name of this? Maybe should turn it around. It's called I Loves. I like this palette. I got it from Sephora. It is, I think it was like 20 some odd dollars. It wasn't very expensive. And I love the colors. Look at that. So those are everyday colors. You know, those are not hot girl colors. That's just, those are mom colors right there. You know, those are grandma colors. You know, you don't, beauty. Those are colors right there. So let's see. I like to do a, let's see. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do the same colors I always do. I do this every day. I fill out my whole eyebrow with this. It's like peachy pink, and then I'll do the top a little bit with one of these, a darker one. But I start light in this area because my eyes are sunken in, and then I'll bring up a little darkness here with one of these more berry colors. I don't know if you can see it. I'm looking at it. So I'll start here and put all along there. I can do what I'm talking about it. Now, as you can see, I haven't even put on my eyelashes yet. I mean, my eyebrows, my eyelashes. I haven't done anything with that. And I bring it all the way up to the brow. It's a very light color. Okay. Let me look at my magnifier. It's almost invisible, but it's very light. It's very peachy. And I just get it in there all the way over to the end. Okay, so I'm back. I had to take a break. It's 1 o'clock, so 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. So I added here, I went ahead and applied the peach over there, and then I added this color, the top one. Let me see, can I get this right? Oh, I didn't get this right here, right there, just a little, like, sweep it up and over. And I'm gonna do it again here, up and over, down from lash and over. And it's very subtle. They coordinated. They're matching. So you're not gonna, look like you're out here trying to, compete with the 20-year-olds. And I like to blend it in. But something I didn't do that I need to do is I put the concealer around my eyes and here, but I didn't do my forehead. And that's important because I do wrinkle here, and I do have some darkness, discoloration along the line. So I apologize. but I usually do that. And here we go. I'm gonna take a little here and bring it down and up. And this is the one that's in my skin tone. Okay, so after I apply it to my forehead, and I do a blending in. I use the beauty blender, because of course I've seen Bailey Sarian do it. So I use a beauty blender, or I'll use just my brush. And I keep throwing her name out there, and she might send me a cease and desist. You know, if I was her, I would. But also I apply here to my marionette lines. I'm gonna be honest, I've already done it, and I apply under where I put the highlight. So under in here. And if I sometimes confuse words like eyebrow, eyelash, blame it on the wine. Because it only takes, I'm not a lightweight. I'm not gonna lie about like that. But you know, the first thing to go for me is word, and I don't even have to be drunk for that to happen, really. As I'm not drunk. So, but back to this. So I added here and here, and as I've gotten older, and you know what, weight loss when you get older, it's hell on your face. I'm gonna be honest. So even though I don't have on a lot of foundation, I really gotta work the concealer, baby. Okay, so let me check again this camera. Let's just do this. And let me check here. And yeah, and I use this. I love this concealer brush. Some people use the beauty blenders. I use the concealers, and I just like to brush it in. I like the way it feels on my face and blend it in. And like I said, I'm gonna go over it with a Fendi finishing. It's kind of blended out, so no worries. But to hide the droopiness, because we lose fat. As older women, we lose fat under our skin. And that's why a lot of women get fillers. But you know, once you get the fillers, then you got the look like you got something done. So it's a catch-22. It's true. When you age, it's either your face or your ass, honey. So you got to make a choice what you want. Once you hit your 40s, you want your face or you want your ass. And I don't know, maybe I chose wrong, because I lost weight, and child, it's been a battle. It's been a battle. So that's my grandson hollering Mimi, and he hears me in here filming. What do you want?
I forgot where you said the can opener was.
In the drawer.
Okay. The tinsel drawer?
Yes. Yep. And so let's see. So there, kind of blended it out. Like I said, I'm not an artist. And so I'm going to apply a little color now, a little foundation. Because I did a little tint. But not a lot. And so I'm going to apply, I did a little tinted SPF moisturizer with a little tint with the CoverGirl. And I'm going to give myself a little bit more coverage because I have on this concealer. This as well is a department store brand. This is CoverGirl. Girl, CoverGirl is girl, you know. Cover and conceal. So CoverGirl is the bomb. I really don't tell people the color I use because that is going to be up to you. You know, the color you use for your skin. That's between you and your skin color. But I do add it here. Don't take it all the way over because I do a bronzer to frame out my face. But I do take it down a little bit. I do my neck. Because of course your neck is a little bit darker. And I like to try to just blend it out. I like to hold the brush at this end and not down here. I like to get that feathering from here. I stay away from where I highlighted around my eyes. Get that brush and I feather up. And let's see. Okay. And I'm just really blending, if you want to know the truth. I don't have a lot of product in, but I got enough. So I really like to blend. And I've already done my eyes. As you can see, I've already applied the mascara. I did a primer, a Chanel primer, and I did a low-end Maybelline Volume Max mascara. For my highlighting, I use a California highlight, and it's also a blush. Yeah, I got this as a sample, so I can't tell you how much it is. And I got it years and years ago. I really love it. I use a highlighting brush, and I apply it from right there, around my nose, the bridge of my nose, under, going all the way over. It's kind of a peachy gold flakes. I love that. I just love it. Don't get enough of the brush. This is a highlighting brush. I got it from Target. This is my Target look. So, look. Now I'm just going to frame out my face with a bronzer. And this is NARS. And the blush I'm going to use would be Orgasm. Oh, my hair is always a mess. And I'm going to use a bronzer on here. And I'll put this below. But Orgasm, if you don't know, you know, I frame out my face with the bronzer because I don't like the look of the brown stopping right there. So I like to kind of transition it a little bit. And of course, I'm not going to throw a name out there again, but I learned it from a certain makeup artist who shall not be named. Sorry about that, getting out of frame. And I'm going to apply blush, Orgasm, NARS. Get you some. Holding the brush at the wooden end. As older women, we have to do something a little different. Younger women start at their apples. When we were younger, they say, start at the apples of your cheeks. Smile, start there. Nay. When you're older, you want to pull it back a little bit. So you're going to go just behind the apples of your cheeks and brush backwards. Take the flat end of it. I love this brush. I don't know where I got it. You had the years. Take the flat end, the end that's wide. Get you some color. Take it this way and go from behind the apple and feather back. Lightly feather back. There we go. And don't dig in, but it's right under the highlight, and you really want to get a nice little peachy orgasm. I like to go back and forth. Once again, blush, and then back and forth, behind the apple, back to the hairline, but not quite there. And we've already blended it out, so probably need to kind of, because I hate that unseamless transition. Okay. And it's all light. It's all light. I'm trying to catch this. It's very light. Very subtle. And I'm going to finish out with the lip. And nowadays our lips aren't seen as much because of the mask. But you know, you live your life. You take off your mask. Your man comes home. He wants to get a little kissy poo, and he's like, "Oh, look at them lips." You're like, "Yeah, boy." So I still highlight my lip, and I use like a berry. Let me see who this is. This is a Sephora collection lip liner. So you go get it. And I usually use what works for you in lip liners. Because I'm trying to go nude, let me check. Usually because I'm trying to do nude lips or not so red, I do and I have full lips anyway. And I have a very defined cupid's bow. I'm just taking it in here. Okay. And I'm using Fendi, and I got Girlfriend. Let's see. Which one did I get? Come here. This is Sade. I like Sade. And I'm just doing the Sade. I love this one. Fendi. Bad girl Riri got her some colors. I ain't gonna lie. You just gotta find the one that works for you. But I'm not so much into the deep red lips anymore. As you get older, it's not as crude as it used to be. It really ain't. But Sade, I like her. I like Sade. And I do a berry liner and Sade and I have a very neutral face. I mean, I'm gonna lift the camera up because it's kind of looking down at me, which is not fair to me. So a straight on look, and that's it. That's who you got. That's what you got. So to be fair to me, this is straightforward. Most people look at me straight ahead, except my grandson who's looking up at me. So this is the face. And that's your chic brown chick. Like I said, I might change the name this year. I'm just gonna do some rejiggering of the block side. And this is one of my new ones, my new segment. Let me know if you like it. If you do like it, comment. Let me know what I can do different. Help me out. Help you check out. I'm trying to grow for an older audience. Just let me know what you want to see, what you want to hear. Next week, I think I'm going to do some more beauty tips with my nails. But, let me know how you like it, if I should keep going or stop. Thanks. See you next week. Bye.